What up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. As y'all can see, we're out here in the garage. In today's video, I thought that I would just take out my car and get it cleaned up and get a car wash. I haven't washed in about a week and it is filthy. The snow finally cleared up outside, so that's good. And it is kind of late right now, so it is dark outside, but it's all good. We're still gonna push this video out. All right, y'all, we're headed down to the car wash right now. As y'all can see, it is dark out, like I said. And on top of that, I do got 5% tint all the way around, so it does make it hard to see at night. And then I got like 35 on the windshield too, which is honestly, it's dark, but it's not that dark. I've seen people go darker, which is honestly crazy because with 35 it's hard to see at night, especially when it rains. But you know, it is what it is. Dark tint always looks good on cars, so that's why I went with dark tints. But yeah, I don't know how y'all be going darker than 35%. Some people be going like 20, which is crazy. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to do that myself, but I mean, shit, it does look good though. Man, I've low-key been debating on switching up my setup on my car, low-key, about maybe going back to coilovers, but honestly, I don't know. I love both stance, like a stance look, but I'm also a big fan of like a more of like a track stance look. I really want to go on 18s and put like a bigger tire on and go back on coils, but you know, then the other part of me just wants to stay on bags because obviously any car looks dope on bags, especially with chrome wheels. But I don't know, I've been debating on it. It's really hard for me to choose what I want to do with this car, but I mean, like right now I'm really happy with how it came out. But you know, like I said, a big part of me also wants to do a track stance on the car. I don't know. Y'all can let me know what I should do. Maybe in the future I'll switch it up and just keep this how it looks right now a little bit longer. I know a lot of people always say go coilovers and go track stance, but I'm a fan of both worlds, honestly. Shit. Doing this car wash right here. Man, I hit something on the bottom of my car and now there's like a piece of plastic. It's just dragging on the bottom. I didn't see what it is. Alright, y'all, here's a better look at the car. She is filthy. Look at that. That's crazy. I haven't washed her, like I said, in like almost 2 weeks. She is just dirty, especially the side skirts. All filthy, but we're gonna go get it cleaned up right now. Alright, y'all, we just got it cleaned up right now. Definitely looks a lot better. I just gotta dry it real quick. I haven't dried her. I just came and parked up under this light real quick. But yeah, I'm just gonna dry it up real quick. Alright, y'all, we're all done drying up the car. It looks hella good now. The wheels are shining now. All cleaned up. Looks way better. Damn, that shit looks hella clean now. But yeah, got her all cleaned up. She'll probably be dirty in like a couple of days, honestly. But it's all good. Looks hella good now. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, I do want to switch up the look on the car. A big part of me just wants to take the bags off and just go back to coilovers and put like an 18 on here with the tire. You know, it's not a fast car, but I definitely like how it'll look with the 18 and a big tire. I'm a big fan of both worlds, of track stance and like a stretch tire look as well. I've always been a big fan of both, so it's kind of hard to choose. But man, I don't know. Maybe in a couple months I might switch it and just keep this look for now. But I eventually will switch up the look on the car and put, like I said, like an 18 or something and like a tire on here. but I mean, for the most part, it looks hell clean now. And yeah, I actually do have the side skirts on the way, the Q50 side skirts, so those should be here in a couple weeks, hopefully, maybe like a month. But those are gonna come soon. And then I also have to get them painted too, so that's also another thing. But I will do a video on putting those on, so I can show y'all how to get those on, because I know a lot of people who have G37s like those side skirts. Actually, like I said, I used to have a pair of those, but I took them off just because I did the trimming myself, and I honestly wasn't a big fan of how they came out. And I rocked them for a while, but I just got irritated how, if you looked up close, you could see like all the imperfections on the side skirts and how like where I cut it and everything, and I just wasn't liking it, so I took it off. And then I replaced it for these side splitters right here for the meantime, until I got the other Q50s coming in. The ones that I have coming in, they're coming in from California. A dude out there who actually trims them and cuts them nice, and not like how I did. He's gonna be sending those out to me, so I'm gonna get those back on soon. I'm excited for those. I really like the way they look on these cars. But yeah, I've gotten comments before on people asking how I got them to fit, and you do have to trim them. I mean, you could do it yourself like I did from the start, or you could find someone to trim them for you, but you do have to trim to get them to fit. But they're honestly a dope side skirt, and I would recommend it for, you know, anybody who's wanting to do it. Definitely changed the look of the car a lot, and it looks hella good. All right, y'all, we're back in the G. I actually got a comment on one of my other videos asking if my car was tuned. It's not tuned, actually. It's just the only thing done to it engine wise, I guess you could say, is just exhaust. I never put intakes or anything, or downpipes, mainly just because I knew if I got the tune, I would be on that flame map a lot, and I know it's not healthy for the engine. But yeah, I never got my car tuned. I've always wanted to do it, I just never really got to it. I was more of a cosmetic guy, so I did all the mods on the exterior first, but before I even touched, well, I haven't even touched any like engine stuff. I've never put intakes or anything on this car, just exhaust only. But yeah, maybe in the future I might tune it. I've been wanting to tune it, honestly, but I don't know, never really got to it or anything. All I would need to do is just get intakes, downpipes, or test pipes, and then just get a tune for it. I did get the car with 63,000 miles on it, and currently it is at 118,000, so I have put quite a bit of miles. I've had the car for about 3.5 years, so I daily this car to work, so I did put a lot of miles on it. But yeah, I do gotta do spark plugs on here too. Actually, I haven't done spark plugs at all on this car, honestly, but I definitely have to do that. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool car. Honestly, people say that G's and VQs are not reliable, but I could tell you what, through my experience with this car, I've had zero issues with it other than axles. But that's just because I got the all-wheel drive, and riding low with all-wheel drive does not go together. So that was the only issue I ever had with this car, was just axles just going out in the front. But I mean, other than that, engine wise, this car's been driving perfect, no issues at all. I've never had any issues with it, no check engine light or anything like that. So I mean, I could personally say it's a reliable car. I would just say if you're in the looks for a G or any like VQ 350Z or whatever, I would definitely say just get one with low miles and it hasn't been beat on or anything like that. And try, if you can, get one off an older person who, you know, actually took care of it and not just beat on it. When I got my car, I got it like I said, with 63,000 miles. Only one other owner, and it was an older guy, so he took real care of the car, real good care of it. It was bone stock, nothing had ever been touched on it, so I got really lucky with it. But yeah, I mean, that would be like my only advice to say, would just be like, get a low mile, not touched VQ if anybody's interested in getting one. and take care of it, maintenance, you know, do all that basic maintenance, and it'll last you. So I'm really happy with this car. But yeah, I do plan on holding on to it for a couple more years, maybe like 3 years, and then eventually I do want to get something new. I've been a big fan of the F80s, the M3s, so maybe that, I hope so, that'll be like my next car. If not, I've also been a big fan of Evos, so I don't know. I'm stuck between Evo or M3. I'm not sure exactly which one I want. I want an Evo because I miss driving manual. My first car was a manual. It was a Mazda 3. That's why I really do want to go towards the Evo. But then again, you know, the F80s are just like, they're just nice. I really like the way they look. And I know they do have manual F80s too. It's just, I feel like it's just harder to find. You know, Evos are just, most of them are just manual, so you can find those easier. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see in a couple of years. I do plan on keeping this car for a couple more years, so I definitely want to do some more stuff to it, like wrap, you know, other little things too. I do want to get buckets in here, but we'll see when I get those in. Right now everything's just OEM in the interior other than my steering wheel, so I don't know, we'll see. Alright y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope y'all make sure to like, subscribe, do all that, comment, and stay tuned for more videos. As always, it's probably a short little video. I didn't really do too much. I just came out and watched the car. But yeah, hope y'all make sure to subscribe, comment, like, do all that. My IG is also in the description, so y'all can go follow me on Instagram as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, so catch y'all on the next one. Peace.